Now, Harry, did you seriously pass out just from getting punched by an old woman like me? Are you really that weak? I will never accept such a weak woman like you in my household. Got it? I want you to break up with Brian right this instant.
Barbara, please. We only went to your house to meet you, and then all of a sudden you flew out of the door and attacked me. I don't even know what to say right now, really.
I attacked you because you were going to try and steal my little Brian from me. What else would you expect?
Steal? What do you mean by that? I wasn't stealing him.
You do know that my ex-husband and I split up when Brian was just a little boy, don't you?
Of course I do. Brian told me all about that. What does that have to do with why you attacked me?
Well, if you knew that was the situation, then you should have been prepared to be attacked right out of the gate, you little brat.
That doesn't even make any sense. I still don't get why you attacked me. We even had to call an ambulance to take me to the hospital.
Oh, please. It was hardly anything so bad. You're just a little baby. If you two get married, then you better prepare yourself for much, much worse than that. I will never accept such a weak, pathetic woman as yourself into my family.
You punched me in the head. I could have been seriously injured. Don't you realize that?
It's your fault for not having the reflexes to block a punch like that. You only have yourself to blame for all of this. Next time, it might not be me. It might be some stranger on the street. What are you going to do to protect Brian if that happens, huh?
I'm not Brian's bodyguard, I'm his fiancé.
If you think that is the case, then you are sorely mistaken. Not only can you not protect yourself or my son, but all you ever do is argue with me. You really need to start taking things more seriously.
Please don't try and make me out to be the bad guy here. I don't think I'm being that unreasonable.
See, there you go, pivoting my point again. All you ever do is whine. Do you really think you're going to hold on to Brian for long with an attitude like that? He's getting sick of you too, you know.
Wait, what? Did Brian really say that about me? What do you mean he's getting sick of me?
I mean that Brian said he regrets getting engaged to someone as weak and pathetic as you.
Wait, no. Did he really say something like that?
Of course he did. That boy would never ever lie to me. Not only are your reflexes slow, but you seem to be pretty slow in the head, too.
Now that you mention it, Brian still hasn't come to see me here. Is he really still there with you?
Well, after I hit you, he came over to me to make sure that my hand wasn't hurting too bad. He was worried about that. That boy has such a big, kind heart.
So then, you mean he was more worried about your hand after he punched me than he was with me?
Oh, what? Did you really think he would ever worry about you? Please, what do you even offer that would make him want to pity you?
Please, I don't even understand what I did.
My Brian has clearly made up his mind. He cares far more about his dear mother than he does his own girlfriend. But he's always been like this, ever since he was a little boy. Compared to the few years that he's known you, it's only natural that he would prefer me over you. Don't you think?
Is that really what's going on here?
Of course it is. I'm his mother, and mother knows best. Are you only just realizing that now?
I really don't even know what to say anymore.
Well, how about I go to the hospital and smack you around some more? Would you like that? I'll make sure that you're in that hospital for a lot longer than you are now.
Barbara, please. Why are you treating me like this?
Whatever. Just tell me what your hospital room number is.
Do you really think that I'm going to do that after you just threatened me like that?
All I want to do is try and teach you a lesson about being a good wife. And now you're just pathetically lying there in the hospital being rude to your future mother-in-law.
Is that what you call a lesson? I think it was a little more serious than just that, don't you?
If that scared you, then I think you have a lot to learn before you're ready for marriage. That is why I want you to break up with Brian. I'll make sure to have him talk to you, so just you wait.
My name is Harry, and I am a 31-year-old office worker. I've been dating my boyfriend Brian for about 5 years. The other day, he proposed to me, and I said yes. After that, we went to his parents' house to make the announcement to them in person. I have to admit that I was quite nervous to meet his mom after some of the stories I heard. But I had no idea she would be like this. The moment the door was open for us at their house, she came flying out of it, pounced on me, and began hitting me in the head. Before I knew it, I had blacked out. After that, I was taken to the hospital in an ambulance. Thankfully, the doctor said I was basically okay. But still, I just couldn't believe what had happened to me. I don't know what I did to her, but it seems that Brian's mother holds nothing but resentment towards me. When I woke up in the hospital, I was alone. Brian wasn't there. The next day, I received a text that shook my world.
Hey, have you still not apologized to my mom for hurting her hand? I'm pretty surprised. It's only common sense that if you hurt someone that you should apologize. I think you should probably bring some money with you too when you do. You owe her, you know.
Brian, I was waiting at the hospital for you to come and see me. Where were you? And what are you talking about? Do you seriously want me to pay your mom for punching me?
Well, she did kind of give a shock to your system, right? I think you should be pretty grateful to her for that. Have you already left the hospital?
Yes, I just left the hospital. But what are you saying? How can you talk like that to me?
What do you mean? You did something that made my mom want to hit you. My mom would never hurt another person without good reason to.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that this is all my fault?
Well, it sure wasn't my mom's fault, so who else's fault could it have been? Anyways, I'm here with my mom, so just come over to her place. Stop by the bank, get out some money, and be ready to apologize.
You can't be serious. I'm the victim here. I was the one who got hit.
Are you kidding me? The damage that you did to my mom's wrist when she hit you is far more serious.
I can't believe what I'm reading. This can't be real.
My mom raised me with her own 2 hands, and now you've gone and broken one of them. I'm just so disappointed that I proposed to such a pathetic girl who can't even see the importance my mom holds in my life.
What are you even saying anymore? This is just getting ridiculous.
My mom always knew how to judge someone's character just by looking at them. After just saying hi to someone, she instantly knew the kind of person that they were deep down.
What? That is just crazy talk. And you're saying that I should just be okay with getting hit because your mom didn't like my vibes? That is insane.
Well, I guess you still don't understand just how important my mom is to me. She's the only thing I care about in this world, really. Everything else could burn up in a giant fire as long as I have her. You have no idea how upset I am at you right now.
You mean, even me? You would be fine losing me just like that.
I just hope I've made my position very clear to you now.
I can't believe this. Why did you even propose to me then?
During the past 2 years, I introduced about 5 different women to my mom, hoping that she would approve of them. And never once has anyone been good enough in her eyes. I thought that you might have been different, but I see that I was wrong.
Is that supposed to be some kind of sick joke or something? Because it isn't funny at all.
I really, really liked you. You know that, right, Harry? But if my mom doesn't approve of you, then there is nothing to be done. That is the end of the discussion.
Well, I'm glad you've told me all of this because now I don't even want to marry you anymore.
Well, yeah, I thought I made it pretty apparent that that wasn't happening anyways. Just get over here and apologize to my mom. Say that you're sorry for making her hit you.
That is not going to happen, Brian. In fact, I think I'm going to the police over this.
Wait, what? You're going to the police all over a little scratch? Don't be stupid. You should have seen it coming.
But I didn't even do anything bad.
If you got punched by Mom, then you must have done something bad. That is just how it works. If she clicks her tongue at you, or you make her tap her foot, then that is all on you.
That doesn't even make sense. Do you know how circular that reasoning is?
Well, what about you? You're the one going to cops just because someone put you in the hospital. How does that make any sense?
No, that actually makes sense. You don't make any sense.
Quit making excuses just because we're not getting married anymore. Look, if you just apologize to my mom and show that you're willing to overlook this, then maybe we can work something else out. Who knows? We might even be able to get married still. This doesn't have to be the end, Harry.
What? Do you really think that I still want to marry you?
Wait, what do you mean?
This morning, the cops came to visit me in my hospital room. I told them everything that had happened. They are headed over to your mom's right now. They should arrive in about 30 minutes.
No, you can't be serious. Are you kidding me? You sold out my precious mom to the cops?
I didn't sell her out. I just told them exactly what she did to me. Did you really think that I would just cry and never do anything? No, I filed a police report against her.
Well, you better go and take it back right now. Do you know what this is going to do to my mom? Go and tell the cops you were lying.
That is not going to happen. I am not going to let her get away with this.
But why not? I am begging you here. You can't do this.
Oh yeah? Just watch me.
So you really aren't going to listen to a thing I say?
That's right. And there is nothing you can do about it.
All right, I get it. Let's get married then. How about that? It's perfect, right?
No, seriously. What are you even talking about?
I mean that if my mom is out of the picture, then there is nothing else to worry about, right? Then I will never have to let you go. It's perfect.
Are you out of your mind? Do you really think I would ever do that? Do you really think that your mom is the only problem here?
Of course she is. Everything is all her fault. If she's arrested and gone, then there will be nothing to worry about. We can be together and happy for the rest of our lives.
That is not going to happen because you're going to be arrested too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that after your mom punched me and I passed out, I know that you stole my wallet, didn't you?
What are you talking about? Of course I didn't do that. What makes you even say that? You probably just forgot it at my mom's or dropped it or something. You don't even have any proof.
Of course I do. Why else would I even be saying this?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
I mean that I have a picture of you in the act of doing the crime, Brian.
A picture? What, did you have a hidden camera in your bag or something?
Of course I didn't. Your little sister filmed the whole thing and posted it on Twitter. Didn't you notice that we're trending?
She did what now? I can't believe this.
I thought it was a bit weird myself, actually. I had never even spoken a word to her before. In fact, I didn't even know that she was still living with your mom.
Wait, no. That can't be right. She is just a little shut-in. She's never made anything of her life. Mom always says she barely even counts as family.
Brian, that is a horrible, awful thing to say about your own sister. Well, she came to visit me yesterday to apologize on behalf of the both of you.
Oh no. This is really bad. This can't be happening right now. No, this is all a mistake. It's just our family motto is always be smiling in the house.
Do you think I give a crap about your stupid family motto? And just what does that even have to do with stealing my wallet from me?
Well, I just wanted to get some money from my mom since I thought you weren't going to come back and apologize.
You are seriously insane. I didn't even know that it was your sister who called the ambulance for me. I can't believe that even though I was passed out on the floor, that you just left me there to take care of your mom. I won't forgive either of you ever.
So then you told the cops about what I did too?
Of course I did. Did you really think you would get away with it just because I was unconscious? Well, you are sorely mistaken.
I was so ready to marry you. I was ready to make you so happy. Please, I'm begging you. I don't care if my mom gets arrested, but please, you have to tell the cops that I didn't do anything. I'll return your wallet, I promise.
That is not going to happen, Brian. You're going to be arrested not only for taking my wallet, by the way.
What do you mean? What else did I do? I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Well, I heard from your sister that your mom is awful to her every single day. She even showed me her diary of all the terrible things that she's done.
You mean she was keeping a record of everything? I don't believe this.
She thought that one day she would have a chance to show someone who could help her, so she wrote it all down. Her body is covered in bruises. How could you let something like that happen to your own family?
But my sister is different. You don't get it. She just stays at home working all day online.
And that's why she deserves to be beat like that?
Well, she ought to find a job outside in the real world. There is no way that a shut-in like her is doing a real job. So my mom just tries to discipline her every day.
I don't care how many excuses you give. That still isn't a good reason. I convinced your sister that she should talk to the cops about what she's been through, too.
Keep your nose out of my family's business. You don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to let you get away with this. You and your mom are going away for a long time.
You can't do this to us. I was about to be promoted. This can't be happening.
Well, it is. And I think you know that you have this coming.
Please, you have to forgive me. Are the cops really about to arrive here? You have to get over here right away and explain that this is all one big mistake.
I'm not going to do that, Brian.
But we were about to get married. Are you really saying that none of that means anything to you now?
Is that it? Is that all the reasoning you have? You'll have to try harder than that.
Please, you can't do this. My life was going so well. What am I going to do now?
And now it isn't, and it's all your fault. Anyways, I imagine they should be arriving soon. Goodbye, Brian.
Harry, don't do this. Please, I still love you. That must mean something.
Do you really think that you're the victim here? I'm the one who was hit. I'm blocking you now.
Wait, don't go. I'm so sorry. For everything. Forget about my mom. Just save me. Harry, please, don't do this to me. Come back, Harry. Come back.
I heard from the arresting officers that they were able to apprehend Brian and Barbara. While they were on their way to the precinct, I heard that Brian turned to his mom and said that it was all her fault. After his arrest, all of Brian's friends and coworkers found out just how terrible he had treated not only his past girlfriends, but also his own family. As for his poor little sister, she moved out, began living on her own, and continued working as a programmer. I have no regrets about what I did, and I'm still living very happily. It has already been 2 years since Brian and I broke up, but I've started dating another guy introduced to me by a friend. We're planning on getting married next year.